Welcome back to PresCo. I'm the Business Pres. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. I've had a bit of a break, and the markets have not. So we're going to go over a few things. We're going to go over the price today, what the price is likely to do, and some macro events. And then we'll finish with what I'm doing. So, if you're keen on that, smash the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and let's get straight into the daily trend. So, we've been bearish. We've been smashed by the bears, and we've been coming down against this trendline resistance, highlighted in red, and we seem to have broken out of that, but retesting it a couple of times. And this might seem bearish. The way the bull run started back in 2020 was very much like this. Consistent downtrend would come up, we'd smash it, would get down, but then we'd break it. And then what's happening now is Bitcoin is reacting with these lows. These previous lows here and there. Okay? So the market sentiment right now, after a big move like this, should be bullish. Everyone should be like, all right, cool, we got 40% off, 50% off your altcoins, we got a juicy discount. New Year's sales. As a long-term investor, that's the way we should be thinking. Any discount is a good buy. But as a short-term trader, we're going to get smashed by this. So it's important that you figure out what your game plan is. Whether you're a long-term guy, you make a few moves here and there based on macro events, you look at the daily to weekly charts, or are we zooming right in at the 4 hour and the 1 hour trying to pick tops and bottoms and figure out where we can make our money in between? Let me tell you, that's hard. If you are a short-term guy, here's something for you. And this is how we're reacting with the bottom. We've got kind of this head and shoulders that wants to play out. We broke out above this trend line. We're now up and retesting it. So what we should get is a push up to the target. Now that's all good and well, but let's zoom back out to the daily. That's all just noise. It's all just noise. There could be like 2 candles. Well, what happens over the week? What happens over the month? That's what I'm here for. All right? Yeah, I can play futures. Yeah, I've made a lot of money, but I've also lost a lot of money very quick. Futures is the fastest way to lose your money. Same with getting in and out. Like, you just got to have a strategy, you got to have a plan, you got to stick to it. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm refining my strategy the more and more I go. And this is it here. This top was not higher than this top. So we've got a bearish divergence, and then we broke down and we continued down. So what I could have done is recognize that that's over here, and by the time we're under this one, well, look, we're still on the highs. So 1, 2, 3 highs and we're not breaking out. We broke this support, made our right shoulder, and we hit a resistance line. My signals told me to get out of the market. Did I get out of the market? No, I didn't. Why? Because of this. So it's thinking too bullish, too euphoric, like, yeah, we're all gonna get rich and this and that. Pretty much same as back up here. So that's obviously not good that I'm not selling when it's time to sell. So then, we'll do the opposite. Okay, that's the sell signal. We're looking at a buy signal now. We're looking at divergence at the bottoms. We're looking to break above this red line, and we're looking to tag green. Whenever we tag green on something, a pullback to the halfway or the green zone has always been a good swing trade. And that's kind of where I'm leaning towards now. This bull run's been going on for 2 years. And it's not going to last much longer than that. We're going to have a bear market. So what do we do in that bear market? Well, I'm going to be holding cash or stable coins. I'm still going to be swing trading, But instead of having all my money in the cryptos, I'm pretty much going to be having all my money on the sidelines, looking at the cryptos, saying, all right, I'm going to put it in now, I'm going to take it out here, and it's easier said than done. I've had to do a lot of study, a lot of training, I've signed up to Patreons and this and that. But that's what I'm going to be doing to protect my wealth, okay? There are going to be some projects that I keep my money in the DeFi projects. Other than that, I'm going to be swing trading. So as soon as I see a top like this come in, I'm going to be taking half of my back. We're taking half out. And if we get more confirmation, I'm going to take another half out there, and I'm going to have a stop loss somewhere about here. And then I'm going to just play the swings, the bounce, the short. You know? That's the point in the market where I'm at. Yeah, we might get another continuation of the bull run. We might get another month or two, absolute bullishness where these things just absolutely explode. And we should. We should. But what happens if we don't? Okay, so you see the majority of these coins are at support. Great time to buy is at support. Okay, we're making this descending triangle, but it's not a bear market descending triangle. We're not consistently making lower lows into the support, breaking it for capitulation. Doesn't seem like that. It seems like we want to go on a run, we just keep getting smashed and then come back down. So VeChain, XLM, Chainlink, they're all kind of doing the same thing. They've had the top blown off, and now we're in this bottom making a range. I see the bottom breaking out, especially on XLM. I see us breaking out to the upside and getting back in these levels. Yeah, I still reckon we're going to get an explosive price like this. Whether it's now or not, it's hard to say. Grayscale Whale was buying $47 billion worth of assets under management. Okay, most of that's in Bitcoin, 33 billion. 13 billion in Ethereum, 3313. But that's December 25th. All right, if we look at them now, 2 weeks later, they've been dumping. They're now at 38. All right, they've dumped 6 billion in Bitcoin and 3 billion in ETH. So they're dumping. All right, the Fed markets. This is what's literally propping up everything. And they have 1.9 trillion in it this week. And then they brought it back to 1.5, and that's when we seen the dump. Bang. There's a lot going on in the macro fundamentals. Tell me, hey, we might not get it just yet. Okay? Which is fine. Because there's always opportunity. If you know how to short, you can make money on the way down. If you know how to swing trade, you can keep your capital, you put a little bit in to make a trade to get that capital back and growing. Now, that's, well, like I said, that's what I'm going to be doing, because these stocks don't look very healthy. We get mass divergence. Okay? There's our divergence 1, and then we're not making higher highs. The RSI is now trending down. Okay, that's on the NASDAQ. SP is literally making divergence. Dow Jones is too, but it's actually looking more bullish because we've got this W, it broke out and it's retesting. So we just have to see. Dow Jones is just going to plummet through. Then the bulls are out. And look, stocks are going to crash. Crypto is going to crash too. Okay, the volatility index, we broke out before. That's when we witnessed the quick sell-off, the liquidations and stuff. If this breaks out again, look, we're going to have the same thing. Okay, Dixie, the dollar index, it's been going strong. If this thing starts to roll over, that could be good for Bitcoin and risk-on assets, because people are getting out of the dollar, out of the sidelines and into risky assets. But even if it's just for a week, even if it's just for 7 days, this does this and then comes back up, we can make our money in that 7 days through swing trading. So yeah, like this 10-year treasuries broke up out of a long-term resistance. This is not good. This is not good. This is money on your dollars. And if people are going to get money on their dollars, savings, which we haven't had for the longest time, well, then less people are going to be playing risky assets because you can still make a yield. You know, it's nothing on stable coins at 8% APY, or it's nothing like the Terra Luna dollar on, I think, Anchor, where you can get like 60% returns on your stable coins. This is just normal traditional economics. But this is not good. This is not good for Bitcoin. Alright, and Elon Musk keeps selling at the top, selling 10% of his shares. That's the other macro theme going on. These CEOs have been selling out of their positions for the longest time. Alright, rich people are in cash, not in stocks, not in assets, waiting for the big first quarter correction to happen. Are we likely to get that? Yes, we're very likely to get that, and we just have to play it safe from here. So yes, my tune has changed. I'm not a macro bull anymore. I understand that we have a bear market coming up, a 4-year macro bear market. Now, the speculation bull run that we're in right now, it's not over yet. The market ends in greed. It ends in euphoria. It ends with a blow off top. We haven't seen that yet. We could be very close. We could get it, we might not. If we don't get it, then we have to change our plan. If we do get it, great. Our plan doesn't change anyway. It's just I got more profits now, play the swings during the bear market so I can have the most cash for this utility bull run. Regulations will wipe out meme coins, wipe out scams, wipe out everything useless with this space, and all that money will be flowing in to utility coins like XRP, XLM, VeChain, Ethereum. And by then, ETH 2.0 should be out, all these scaling solutions should be out, ZK roll-ups, so that the gas fees hopefully go away. So that's the only reason I haven't touched Ethereum this bull run, is the gas fees are huge. I can't make money when I'm paying gas fees like that. So, this is not done. This is the fourth industrial revolution, and it's going to be coming. It's not going to be here tomorrow because it's all speculation. The bear market, we're going to see regulations. We're going to see ISO 20022 come in. All this stuff could be good. It'll most likely knock the price down. But it's got to be your frame of mind. Why would you want to buy expensive cryptos? You want to sell expensive cryptos and buy cheap cryptos. So if we're going to get a bear market that's going to give us 90% discounts across the board, stack your cash, wait for the utility bull run, bang. Because this is literally where we are right now. We've been through the contraction. We're now at the part of the expansion again. Hey, go back to Bitcoin. This right here, this is where I made my YouTube channel. This is where I said, hey, bottom's in. Bottom's in. I'm putting my money in. Look, we broke out, we retested, we're gone, we're above the 50. Look at all this bullish momentum. That right there was the time. Look at this cheat sheet. We've just come off a hill. We got the double top. We crashed. I went through every single one of these emotions. Complacency. Oh, we'll be right. Oh, you know, still going up. Then we break that support. And oh my God, we just went smashing down. I made the worst mistakes ever. I sold Luna, Terra Luna at the bottom for $5. It's at $100 now. This is not your friend in the market. This is not your friend in the market. Emotions are not your friend in the market. Strategy is. The daily trend strategy is what I will be working on. I'll be polishing it to perfection. Because I know it's going to give me the signals to make money. I've seen it. It's worked. But what gets in the way every single time is this. Alright? How are we doing for time? Guys, I might just cut it off there actually. What I'm going to be doing is going to be going over my watch list. I'm going to be figuring out what should I hold or what shouldn't I hold. Most of it I shouldn't be holding. What I am going to hold, I'm going to make some serious yield farming on those coins. Songbird. I get about 8 to 10 free Songbird a week. Not a lot at the moment, but what happens when price goes at least back up to where I was, but what happens when it breaks out? All-time highs. Alright, DeFi Kingdoms. Jewel has doubled. Okay? Plus, I've earned about 4 jewels by staking. So my investment's doubled, and I've got more from my investment, and I haven't traded it once. I've not traded it once. So that's the other thing. If we're not good at trading, how else can we take advantage of this market? We'll put your dollars in the stable coins, get 8% APY, plus just buy low valleys, even if it comes around once every 4 years. Plus, there's plenty of opportunities. Games, music, NFTs, even just the new DeFi stuff. There is opportunities everywhere. So don't go chasing green bars, green candles, because hey, altcoins correct 60% in a hurry. And it sucks. I'm still holding on to some silly bags, and I know I shouldn't be. So, this year, it's time for me to switch this on properly. Alright? Follow my strategy, not my emotions. So if you like that, if you like what you see, smash the like button. Links in the description below to see the website. There is plenty on there. Okay, I've got some price predictions. I've got the charts updated, majority of them updated. Okay, I've got my YouTube videos, and I've got how I chart. This is how I chart. So if you want to learn, go for it. There's another trading guide, there's a staking guide, there's how to buy and all that. For beginners, literally follow it from the top down. This is what you learn before you start. This is how you get started. And once you've got started, you can follow me and how we chart up the market. Alright, the teamwork makes the dream work. If you've got anything to offer, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and all of that. Guys, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. On the Business Pres. Bye.